Anthony Hartwig here with a volleyball season preview from Campbell, and someone that we have talked to quite a lot over the years, and we're so excited to have back as the head coach of the Campbell volleyball team, Tyler Allen. Coach, thank you so much for coming on again and talking to us one more time about another great volleyball season.
Thanks for having me. We really appreciate it. We appreciate everything you guys do for us
So
and
what we
all the
what we
surrounding.
like to do before we talk about this upcoming season is, of course, kind of recap last year and what you think you guys were able to do, and some of the lessons that you want returning players to take from last year's experience.
Last year, I thought was a pretty successful season for us. We switched from the one side of the conference to the other. So it was a lot of new teams, a lot of new faces to get used to. And I think our girls did a pretty good job at jumping from one side to the other. One thing that we didn't do as well as we wanted to is get a little bit further in the postseason. Tough first round loss. But I definitely think a lot of our girls that are still around learn from that. And I think that they're really put in the time this off season, this summer, the club season, and everything. And I think they're going to be ready to go this year.
Yeah, it's a lot of times. Summers are so important for volleyball teams and getting ready for, of course, the season, which starts in just a couple of weeks. Um, what was the summer like for you guys? Have you guys had a pretty successful summer? How much have you been really putting time in this gym?
We have a lot of girls that are putting quite a bit of time into the gym. We have a little bit smaller team this year, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing because all of the girls that we do have are very dedicated and show up to everything. We incorporated some lifting into the off season this year, and that's something that we're going to go forward with a little bit more. And they've all taken to that and done a really good job with that. We're continuing to do jump stretch at the Youngstown YMCA with Carla Rosa. The girls really enjoy that, get a great workout there, just make them stronger for the upcoming season. And then just a few summer leagues here and there. We host one here, and then we just got back from Cedar Point yesterday. We went Sunday to Tuesday with the girls. They were able to compete against a lot of big schools up there and just kind of see where we're at as a program and where we want to get as a program.
Every year a coach comes back, they get closer and closer to the program being exactly what they envisioned it when they originally took the job. Where's this program compared to where you want it to be? I mean, does it feel like it's completely your program now and the way you envision it, or do you still think you have some work to do with the culture you want, and a couple of more years, installed into the system to really have a foothold of the culture that you want for Campbell volleyball?
You can definitely tell the culture's headed in the right direction here. We have a great group of girls, dedicated, respectful, just everything that you would want in a group of young ladies. And our coaching staff does such a good job to help push them to where they need to get in that aspect. Obviously, as well as all the other skills and everything. But that's just one thing that we really look at for coaching staff is just to make sure that our girls are accountable, responsible, well mannered. That's what this is all about, and that's where we're trying to kind of push that program. And then once we get to where we want to go, we try to add something else.
So let's talk about the leadership aspect. You lost a couple of really good leaders last year, some next level volleyball players. So there's a little bit of a void there. Who are some players in the summer that you've already seen kind of take that role and make you confident that there's still going to be a solid leadership on this team?
We've had three girls really step up this offseason leadership wise. Senior Gabby Santos, she's really come to the leadership aspect. She's led by example as well as with her words. She's at everything. She's working the hardest in the gym. We also have juniors Alicia Rudolphi and Deja Will, who have really come a long way in their leadership. And that's just one thing that we've really been focusing on as a coaching staff to help develop the leadership in our girls because I think we were lacking that a little bit last year. Not to say we didn't have good leaders, but just to develop younger leaders and to get them more comfortable with the girls on the team and just to make them comfortable working with those girls and getting them to where they need to be.
Then when we talk about your schedule, you already brought it up. You're in that other side of the MVAC now for the second year. You're a little bit more familiar with those teams now. What excites you the most about this MVAC schedule? There's a lot of tough volleyball teams and a lot of good coaches on that side of the Scarlet tier.
Yeah, definitely. We're looking forward to the conference. Our goal is obviously conference championship. We've never done that in school history. And obviously, we know that's not going to be easy. We have McDonald, always tough. We have Mineral Ridge, very tough program. We got to see Jackson Milton a little bit this summer. They're doing well. I think Waterloo's going to have a pretty good team this year. We were able to see them develop from the beginning of the season to the end of the season, and Alec does a good job with that program. So we're just trying to get our girls in the right mindset and try to get them to compete at that highest level. And this week was a big challenge for us to actually compete at that higher level against bigger schools, taller schools, a lot of fast-paced volleyball, and just trying to get the girls to that next level.
And then when you talk about the non-conference schedule, the teams you're going to be playing outside of the MVAC Scarlet Tier, who are some teams that pop up that you're really excited to test yourself against and be able to play?
We open the season against Poland, so we're excited for that game. That'll be our home one. It'll be our first game where we get to show off our new video board. We're playing Struthers this year. We get to play Hubbard on their senior night this year. I know our girls are looking forward to that. We added Heartland Christian to the schedule. They're definitely a promising program as well. And Coaching Club, I got to see some of their girls, and they have some high caliber players as well.
The atmosphere of your gym, we've been to volleyball games even before you had a video board. You found ways to have that pregame atmosphere with a makeshift video board and a projector. Now you have the video board. How exciting is it to you to be able to be the team that gets to kind of debut that and to put that on full display?
We're definitely excited for that. We have great staff here. John Chowders, him and I have kind of started an AV club to try to help bring different aspects to the video board, not just volleyball, but basketball, and then hopefully expand that into football and hopefully get an outdoor video board. Dustin Livesey, he does all of our photography, and he does a great job coming and getting film for us so we can put those nice highlight videos together, the hype videos before the match. We're just looking to see what we can do with that. We try to make our games as much of a college atmosphere as we can and just really try to push our girls to get to that next level and want to compete at that next level as well.
That goes into the next question. This isn't just volleyball. I mean, we've seen a change in the culture of Campbell sports over the last 5 years. And I know you've been a big part of it with the volleyball team, but throughout the whole athletic room, it seems like there's just more excitement and more dedication to these programs and these student athletes. How proud are you to just be a part of that and to continue that growth? Like you said, this video board will be used for not just volleyball, but the basketball teams will be able to use it too. What's it like to kind of be part of a moment in time where there's a lot of excitement and there's a lot of support and dedication around Campbell athletics?
It's definitely a great thing to be a part of. I'm involved with the track team as well, so I get to see it there. A lot of our players play softball. Some of our players play basketball. So we try to get to a bunch of different events just to see. I get to help out, keep score and the scoreboard at the football games. It's just nice to see so many coaches here so dedicated and so involved in the kids and just put as much time in as they do because, the kids here deserve it. Sometimes we get a bad rap or things like that, but this is one of the best districts I've ever been a part of. I love being here. I love the group of kids we have, not just volleyball players. Just to watch our athletes play basketball, football, and just to know we have a great group of kids here at Campbell Memorial. I don't think that gets talked about enough.
Hearing that answer, I know there's a lot of things you definitely love about Campbell, but if you had to pick one thing that kind of keeps you coming back and keeps the stability there in this program, what do you think is the one thing that about Campbell that just really sticks with you?
Our administration's great. I have 100% support from all of them. We have a great coaching staff here. And everybody's on the same page and they want the same thing. We all want what's best for the kids here. And that's what this whole thing's all about. Our girls just put in so much time. They're so dedicated. They work so hard. They show up day in and day out, whether they're tired. Again, just a great group of kids, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
That answer, Coach, is a perfect segue. It's like you've done this before. Right into what we've always liked to do is let you to talk about your coaching staff and the people around you that help you build this program and make it what it is. Talk about the people that kind of are behind the scenes that help you put in the work for Campbell Volleyball.
We'll start with junior high, 7th and 8th grade. We have Zuva Lavoski and we have Ashlyn Cleveley. They've done a great job with our program and really teaching the girls fundamentals when they're starting to learn the sport. And really get them involved and getting them ready to compete at a higher level. Our JV coach, we have Paige Reed. She does a great job with the girls. She does so much for the girls, and she's just very dedicated and at everything, and it's really nice to have. And then my assistants, I have Nettie McDowell, my wife, Jenna Allen, and my sister-in-law, Jackie Irwin, and they all put in a lot of time as well. And it's great to have all of us as a coaching staff on the same page. We have a new coach as well. Her name's Rachel Wiesen. She's a Hickory High School graduate, and she played at St. Vincent. So it's nice to have her, again, another great person to have on the staff. And again, it's just all about building these girls' character, and we're all on the same page there and developing leadership and just team chemistry and really pushing our girls to get to that next level.
First, shout out to Coach Cleveley for coaching junior high volleyball and then going right into basketball season. No rest for the weary there. So that's awesome to see her dedicate that time into Campbell athletics. But then obviously we love the family aspect of that coaching staff. There's a lot of people that you're kind of doing life with. What's it like to have such a kind of? It's easy to build a family atmosphere, I'm assuming, in the program when you have a family atmosphere in your coaching staff, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it's just nice seeing the girls around my daughter. We just had a boy in April, so to get to see them around him. My sister-in-law has 2 little boys, so to get to see the girls interact there as well. And when we say it's a family atmosphere, it really is. All of our girls get along so well. They're all so happy for each other. They all celebrate each other's success, and they're all together when we experience our lows too. It's just such a great group and a great thing to be a part of.
So this is a season preview. So we end it by giving the fans the date of your first game when they can first come out and watch you guys. I know you said it was against Poland. What day will that be so the fans can mark their calendars and get out and watch you guys?
Our first game is going to be August 18th at home. JV starts at 5:30 with varsity right after. And we play actually 3 games in a row. So Poland at home, Waterloo away, and then Springfield home because they have the football game on Thursday.
There you go. 3 games. No better way to start the season than here you go. 3 in a row. 2 of those games being conference games. Coach, we can't wait to see you out there. We'll be out covering you guys all season long. And we wish you the best of luck as always. We love talking to you. Come back again. You're welcome anytime to talk about your program.
Sounds great. Thank you for everything, Anthony.